Smashing Yo-Yos, float. Let's do this. This is made out of 7075 aluminum. I mean, the name is very fitting. It is a floaty yo-yo. It's the floatiest yo-yo I have, especially the floatiest non-organic yo-yo I have. Usually, if you're looking for float, you want that center weight, you want the organic. Smashing was able to make this one a V shape, more competition friendly, and a little more forgiving than the O's, and still give it lots of float. This thing is seriously floaty. If you like floaty and you don't want organic, then this is a must get, a must buy. This is a limited colorway, work in progress, prototype, whatever you want to call it. It's basically the same as the production model, and that came from Jordan Blofeld himself. He says there's no need for me to get both. So you can rest assured, if you have one of the pink ones, you don't need one of the other color ones. If you don't have a float, you need to get a float. You need to stay afloat. There's a joke there, I don't know where it is. So anyhoozle, this was made to send Andrew Bergen to Shanghai for the World Yo-Yo Contest last year in the fall. And this was the last of the prototypes they had on the Smashing Yo-Yo site. I hemmed and hawed for a little bit and finally pulled the trigger, and I am so glad that I did. It is a V, so it's going to tilt more than an H, but not as much as an O. This is a marvel of engineering, in my opinion. They really used the 7075 alloy and to the best of its capabilities to make this yo-yo super floaty. Weight distribution's right in the right places. You don't have to you get that float, and it's not an organic yo-yo. So I love organic yo-yos, but I need some variety in my collection. So it's nice to have a yo-yo that's this floaty and a V, which is pretty awesome. There's really not much that can be said about the float. You're not going to find a floatier yo-yo than the float. They definitely accomplished what they set out to. And it feels fine on the catch. All of these cuts and steps are well rounded, nice and smooth. It does have a blasted finish for grinds, which we know everybody loves. I don't know where to put it. I don't know what to do with my hands. Bah! I really feel like Smashing brought something new to the table with the float. It plays fantastic. It's for people who want a floaty yo-yo. Anybody that wants a floaty yo-yo should go out and buy the float, for sure. It's for people who feel like people who aren't quite so crazy about organic yo-yos, and they want to still experience that floaty feel. Then definitely the float is for you guys. There's one downside though. It was just as of this taping a couple days ago, Smashing Yo-Yos just revealed that they're not closing up. They're just going on a permanent hiatus. So that kind of shook the yo-yo world to its core. That means they won't be producing any more of the float. All the ones that are out in the stores are the last of the floats. And Smashing Yo-Yos are some of the most fun out there, I think. They did the Crucible. And ultimately the Crucible is more of a novelty throw. It weighs 50 grams. And it's an organic. And it's got some serious float. Doesn't really have much as far as spin time goes, but that's not really what they were going for. It's just kind of let's see if we can make a super light yo-yo that still plays well. And they did. This is fantastic. If you like floaty yo-yos, get a float. If you aren't too keen on organic yo-yos, but you still got to have that float, then you got to have that float. This is one that I would not wait for the BST on. I would buy it retail outright. You will not be disappointed. It's such a unique and fun throw that it belongs in everybody's collection, I think. And if you don't like it, you will most definitely be able to find someone else to take it off your hands. Pros are great blasted finish for grinds, super floaty. It looks awesome, especially this, I love this color. It's got a very interesting shape given the way it plays. You wouldn't think it would play like a more stable organic yo-yo. It's super floaty. I guess that's why they called it the float, to give you some sort of tip off that this is a floaty yo-yo. Bottom line, get yourself a float before they're all gone. So I'm going to throw it around some more. Let you guys see how far I've gotten in White Buddha, at least. I hope you stick around for my tricks, see what I've been working on. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. And also let me know what you didn't like about it. And I'm always working to make the channel better. You know the drill and all that stuff. So until you see me again, may your tension remain neutral, even if it is blowing in the wind.